Hello everybody and welcome to another installment of MBHL on the Ball. This episode is a milestone episode. It marks the third in a series of countless to come. And for this third episode, keeping with the number 3, I thought we'd do the show in 3D! Whoa! 3D action going on here. Yeah, it's like I'm popping into your screen. Wait, what? Was that producer? Oh. Wait, so we don't have 3D? Okay, well, I guess I might look a little foolish on that one. You know what? Let's just go on to the games that were filmed at the Club West Island on February 27th, 2012. Our first game is courtesy of the C League when Gun Patrol faces off with Piranhas. This could easily be a preview of a playoff matchup. Gun Patrol is young and plays a high-energy game and comes prepared every match. They're 2-0-2 in their last 4 outings. They usually bring a full squad so they can go 100% every shift. This could prove to be a challenge for the older Piranhas. But the Piranhas have a lot of weapons in Dave Gallagher, Stu Klein, and Adam McSweeney, which each of them having over a point per game. Piranhas came out on top with a 3-2 win in their last meeting, so you can bet that Gun Patrol will be looking for redemption. Piranhas should have some good momentum though, coming into the game as they're coming off an impressive shutout victory against Leftovers. We have ourselves here the teams warming up, which is customary in sports. Early in the first, Piranha's Stu Klein finds a streaking Adam McSweeney in the slot, but Gun Patrol goalie Phil Mathieu follows him all the way. Gun Patrol will open the scoring at the 12th minute mark. Evan Gilman's shot goes far over the net, but Mike Lutze will grab the loose ball in the slot and rip it by a down and out Jeff Howells. Wade Taylor would also get an assist on the play. Gun Patrol will be back at it 2 minutes later. Off the face-off, Gilman will make his way to the back of the net. Then, completely untouched, will come in front and roof it top cheese on Howells. Just like that, it's 2-0 Gun Patrol. With the Piranhas on the power play late in the first, Steve Haraiko will send a howitzer from the point past the screen Mathieu. Klein and Gallagher will get the assists. A minute into the second, Gun Patrol will regain its 2-goal lead. Chris Clement will make no mistake in front of the net, batting the ball out of mid-air to make it 3-1. Piranhas look to close the gap moments later. Klein fans on his shot attempt, but Jimmy Busias is right there behind him, sending a good shot towards Mathieu. Back the other way, Zaire Assad comes streaking down the right side. His low shot blocker side gets by Howells and makes it a 4-1 game. That's definitely a shot that Howells would like to get back. Later on, the Piranhas are putting on good pressure to get back in the game, but Mathieu will have none of that, notably stopping McSweeney up close. Back in Piranha's zone, Howell makes a brilliant cross-crease save on a Gun Patrol 2-on-1. That save would prove potentially big as moments later, Klein will use the defender as a screen and beat Mathieu glove side. It's now 4-2 with 8 minutes left. Anything is possible. Except that 3 minutes later, Gilman is sent in alone on Howells. He outweights him going across and buries his second of the night. 5-2 would be your final score. Gilman would finish with 2 goals and 1 assist. Gun Patrol improves to 4-2-2, while Piranha dropped to 4-4. The next matchup pits A-League team BC versus C-League team IHAS Ball Hockey. BC is on a mission right now. They just tied VIPs last week in a very tight game and now possess a little swagger in their step thanks to them building confidence. Now while this may be true, BC has only managed to string 2 consecutive games with at least 1 point once this season. IHAS Ball Hockey, on the other hand, is at the other end of the spectrum, battling it out for a last playoff spot in the C League. Trevor Davies has been a beast for them, leading the team with 5 goals in 6 games. He and Corey Steger are going to have to step it up if they're going to beat BC. Captain Justin Romeo will need to lead the way on defense against BC's high-octane play. Practicing without a goalie. Strategy maybe? We start this one off with IHAS Ball Hockey putting pressure in BC's zone. Corey Steger will grab the rebound from the point shot, but sends his shot just a little wide. Back the other way, Julio Correa shows off some impressive speed coming down the left wing, but he can't beat IHAS goalie Matt McKinnon. Steger is back on the attack moments later as he comes out of the corner towards the slot, but his shot is stopped by Jason Leclerc. A nice give and go between Vasil Nechev and Nick Leclerc leads to a great scoring chance when Nechev gets around the D but can't beat McKinnon on the backhand. Back in BC zone, all three attacking forwards get a good chance to open the scoring but can't convert. A shot wide, one fan, and 2 point-blank saves. At the other end, BC would finally break the ice. Is it breaking the ice if the surface is asphalt? Doesn't matter. Pat Leclerc sends a one-timer from the slot past McKinnon. Carrera and Jay Secchiano get the assist on the goal. Carrera is back soon after with a dirty tap to get around the defender, but gets stoned up close, not just once, but twice. Alex Brown breaks through the clutter in the neutral zone on a partial break, but sends his shot wide left. BC defense would intercept an I-Has pass and spring Jason Prince on a breakaway of his own, only to be met with an I-Has blocker. Brown is back moments later doing some solid work behind the net. He would find Mike Brown in front, but he can't stuff the ball through. Moments later, I-Has attacking again, but Leclerc makes the save that makes you say, now that's using your head. Right off the noggin. BC gets another breakaway late in the second, but McKinnon is once again there to keep his team in the game. Unfortunately, he can't stop them all, and BC would take a 2-0 lead with 8 minutes left in the game. Elias Bakakis would stuff the rebound from the point shot down low. Dave O'Toole and Carrera are credited with the passes. I-Has come close to closing the gap moments later, but Trevor Davies sends his shot high, probably telling himself, I-Has no luck tonight. I-Has would pull their goalie in favor of a sixth attacker, but it's BC who would seal the deal, with Matt Butcher putting it away in an empty net. Carrera would end the night with 3 assists. Leclerc gets the shutout by registering 18 saves. I-Has have now lost 3 of their last 4 games. We're finally headed into our 3rd game of the night. And this one is in 3D! Finally! Whoa! Whoa! Watch out! 2 minutes for high sticking. 2 minutes for high... Nope. Oh. Okay, so my producer got me again. Could we please be a little serious here? Like these next 2 teams are? Papa Joe's and Rapid Fire face off in E-League action. This game is being taken very seriously by both teams. And as you can see here in this video, Rapid Fire are all business, coming in dressed to the 9. There's a lot of bad blood between these 2 teams, as Mark Guerrero, Steven DeMeglio, and Dan McMahon, after having won it all with Rapid Fire in the fall, all left to join Papa Joe's. Papa Joe's are 3rd in their conference, while Rapid Fire will be looking to put a stranglehold on their playoff spot. Look at that, even the green men from Vancouver are here for this game. Mark Guerrero gets the first good chance of the game with a one-timer from the blue line. Mike DeMeglio puts on a show by weaving around 4 Rapid Fire players before seeing the ball poked away by a diving Sanjay Gulati. The green men have some choice seats on the Papa Joe's bench, holding on to what one can only imagine are papers with words of encouragement. Right. Rapid Fire will get on the board first when Vijay Oberoi stops a clearing attempt and rips a slapper towards the net. Alex Apostolakis is there to masterfully redirect the shot top shelf where Mama hides the cookies. Rapid Fire gets another chance to add to their lead when another clearing attempt goes wrong, but Ryan Eisenberg is there to make the save. Papa Joe's would finally tie it with 6 minutes left in the first. Guerrero sends DeMeglio on a partial break. Gulati makes the initial save, but DeMeglio banks his rebound off his pad and in. It's a 1-1 game. That score would not last for very long, as less than a minute later, Rick Cairo would go ahead and beat Eisenberg between the legs with one hand on his White Lightning stick. Now in the second, Rapid Fire is attacking again. Charlie Couto's patience at the blue line would almost pay off, but Ben DeGuire shoots the rebound just wide. Papa Joe's get a few chances of their own up close, but Steve DeMeglio is watched closely by the defenders and can't pull the trigger. Couto shows off his speed when he gets around a defender at the blue line, but can't beat Eisenberg. Still 2-1 Rapid Fire. Steve Heller is sent in all alone on Gulati, but once again, Rapid Fire's big goalie is there to make the save. Back in the Papa Joe's zone, off the faceoff, Apostolakis thinks he scored again, but Eisenberg fell back on the ball before it crossed the line. Moments later, Heller gets stoned again by Gulati after he's left alone in front of the crease. Papa Joe's would pull their goalie in hopes to score the game-tying goal, but Rapid Fire would resist and take this one 2-1. There weren't many shots taken in this game, as Papa Joe's only shot 10 times and Rapid Fire 12. This would be the only meeting between the two teams this season. The last game is really a monster's ball. Insert random Halle Berry picture now. But in all seriousness, this should be a ridiculous game. The Han candidates and Hanifics, the two top teams of the E-League, square off. The Han candidates are incredibly fast, have a great cycling game, and are relentless in their attack. And so are Hanifics. They are one of the favorites to win it all. And so are Hanifics. Hanifics are just beasts, with Jeremy Savoy as the main guy, leading his team with 21 points in 7 games. Shutting him down is going to be key to victory. It'll be interesting to see how they go about it, as it's tough to assess the Han candidates' goaltending, as the team has only given up a league-low 66 shots. Han's ball pursuit is among the league's best. This will be the only time these two teams meet in the regular season, but it could be a foreshadowing of the E-League finals. These top two teams getting ready to face off in moments. Hanifics will waste no time at opening the scoring in this battle of the beasts. Nicolas Gosselin will come out of the corner and shoot a laser up high on Chris D'Souza. 1-0 Hanifics with only 1 minute gone in the game. That lead won't last too long, as on the very next shift, Olivier Gomez will take a pass from Sean Connolly and send a high beamer of his own past Stéphane Emery. 2 goals in the first 2 minutes. We got ourselves a game. Hanifics are looking to regain that lead when Patrick Ruel's shot from the point gets through traffic in front, but is stopped by D'Souza, who somehow managed to follow it. The Han candidates will get their first lead at the 9-minute mark of the first period. Nick McIntyre's shot will get stopped, but Matt Verona would be there to pick up the juicy rebound. 2-1 Han candidates. Looking to add to their lead, Danny Riviere's knuckle shot almost gets tipped past Emery, but Eric McDonald can't convert. With less than 5 to go in the first and Hanifics on the power play, Jonathan Belzile tees up a blast from the point, and JP Dominic is there to tug in the rebound. We have ourselves a tie game going into the second. Now in the second, Mike Verona kicks it into 6th gear and burns by the defenders, but his shot doesn't fool Emery. Back in Han territory, Belzile winds up another howitzer. Jeremy Savoy thinks he scored on the rebound, but the ball never crossed the line. That would come back to haunt them, as moments later, Matt Verona will see his shot beat Emery low blocker side, making it 3-2 Han. Alex Gomez and Eric Neubel with the assists. At the 10-minute mark, Laurier Champagne will make no mistake when he ends up alone in front of the net, springing to the backhand and sliding the ball under D'Souza. It's tied once again at 3-3. Finally, with just under 2 minutes left in the game, and a mad scramble in front of the net, Nick McIntyre will find a loose ball and shoot it into the open cage, giving the Han candidates the lead for good. This marks Hanifics' first loss of the season, and moves the Han candidates 2 points away from Hanifics for the top spot in the E-League. This was their only meeting this season. It is now time for our highlight of the night. And for that, we go back to Gun Patrol versus Piranhas, where Piranhas goalie Jeff Howells brilliantly follows the ball and makes the save to keep his team in the game. Here are your updated standings and scoring leaders as of March 3rd. I hope you enjoyed watching our third show. Not in 3D, even though some of us were led to believe that it would be. As always, go like us on Facebook at facebook.com/mbhl.ca and comment on our video. Your feedback is very important to us. You can also follow me on Twitter at MBHL_OTB_Matt. That's it for now. For MBHL on the Ball, I'm Matthew Fleur Harewood, saying goodbye for now.